there was an event in 2021 that is really, for me, one of the smoking guns. And the mix shift also is a smoking gun. Just to put some numbers on the CDC, we found, and these are excess deaths. This is above a baseline we calculated 5 years prior. In 2020, 40,000 millennials died excessively, ages 25 to 44. In 2021, 60,000, 50% increase. Gen X didn't fare much better. There were 90,000 excess deaths in 2020, 120,000 in 21. Whereas the old folks saw their excess deaths decrease in 2021. So that was the mix shift. So there were about 500,000 excess deaths in 2020 and 500,000 in 2021 in the US. And there was a complete mix shift. So again, using deductive reasoning and logic, what changed? Well, a vaccine and people forced to take it. And we've proven without a doubt that something's happened to the employed of the US. And I went before Senator Ron Johnson in December, told him it's a national security issue. And we know the military has, their problems as well. So it's military, first responders, and all the employed.
What's been the reaction from government, from media to what you're saying?
I was fact-checked early on before the Society of Actuaries came out. And AP and Reuters asked me for comments in my Twitter DMs. I did not respond because we've learned that when you respond, they twist what you say, and they've already written their article. So I didn't respond, and they said that they fact-checked me, that I was not correct, and that their experts said so. That was it. That was the fact check. So that I haven't been fact-checked really since then. I wrote a book, came out December 13th. There's been no attacks because we put QR codes throughout the book. This is government data. You can maybe debate us on the methodologies we use and how to calculate the baseline to get excess deaths. My team, Carlos and Yuri, Carlos wrote two methodology papers on how he calculates baseline. So anybody wants to, challenge us, we believe we have the way to do it correctly. So no one in the mainstream media is really, they're doing what they did to Bobby Kennedy's book. They're ignoring it. So my book's ignored, which is, right, I guess, testament to the fact they haven't found anything yet to debunk.
Yeah, Bobby Kennedy, I think it was like the best-selling book in America, and yet it was on none of the top lists, and nobody was talking to him about it.
Yeah, my book is currently doing very well. It's number one in 3 categories. It's vaccinations, virology, and immunization, and it's ranked consistently in the top 200 on the Amazon website. So the book's doing well, but yet it's not reviewed by anybody in the establishment media. Obviously, the independent media has done a lot of reviews that have been very favorable, but it's been crickets from quote unquote the mainstream media.
Yeah, which again, as you said, is mostly funded by pharma, which we should have known before, but then it became very clear. What about tech platforms? You were originally banned on Twitter. I think Elon got you back. What's been it like with the rest of the platforms? By the way, we're putting these things on YouTube lately, and I haven't been taken down. But at the time when we put things up in 2020 and 2021, and even last year, we were getting strikes and getting things taken down.
Well, you and I are Wall Street guys, and so what happened recently at YouTube? The head of YouTube retired.
Yeah.
I call that a tell. That's a tell. And I think you're right. The vaccine was a verboten issue in until very recently. So I think something's going on there. I don't know what it is, but it certainly seems that some tech platforms don't want to be caught up because censorship has killed people. Let's be honest here. They suppressed early treatment talk, and then they suppressed vaccination talk. They malign doctors. They deplatform doctors, yourself, me. So lives could have been saved. And when again, this is above my pay grade. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a prosecutor. But eventually, there'll be questions. And I think they're trying to. I think they had a rut row moment, and they're going back. They're trying to pretend that everything's okay. I think that's what's going on. That's why it seems like things are loosening up a bit. That's my personal opinion. I got on Getter I was already on Getter after I got banned from Twitter. So I had a good following on Getter. So I was getting my information out that way. I was also doing a lot of independent media. And I'm on LinkedIn, but I don't post anything controversial on LinkedIn. LinkedIn's just a professional site for me. So I've avoided being deplatformed on LinkedIn by posting anything that I'm doing. It's just, people can go and see my resume, basically.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.